In here, and we're going to finish up our reading email. This next one belongs to J Turner, username J Turner, password Condor75. The only mail he got was the cupcakes mail from Ryan Jackson that he pretty much sent to every operative. So we're done with that. Our next one is going to be Lyndon Johnson, President. Alright, so his username is LB Johnson. And his password is Ladybird. So he's got a total of like 9 different emails. One of them was sent to him by Richard Nixon. So we're gonna hit the first one. It's the Dreamland one. We don't need to read that one because I've read it twice. Alright. To Cab from L. Johnson. Subject, Lancer. All. Yesterday was a sad day for America, with the loss of one of the greatest leaders this country has yet known. We will do everything in our power to uphold all that he has stood for. Please see presidential advice directly for any questions pertaining to lingering topics at hand. Signed, LBJ. So apparently he sent a letter to himself. To L. Johnson from John McCone. Subject, nuclear. Mr. President, a report has been forwarded to you and the NSC regarding suspicious nuclear activity in the nation of Israel. Suggest flagging this as a high priority item. Soviets will not like it. Signed, John McCone, DCI. Alright. To L. John from W. Rostov. Subject, escalation. Mr. President, I have given thought to our discussion last night, and I want to ensure you that I will support whatever stance you take. We cannot and will not allow the communists to take over South Vietnam. I agree that anything and everything must be done to prevent this. Thank you, W. To L. Johnson from Jason Hudson. Subject, Kowloon. More random letters and shit. Doesn't even explain why he sent this. More random letters and shit. Alright, to L. Johnson from Jason Hudson. Subject, Mason. Random letters. Alright. To L. Johnson from W. Rostov. Subject, term end. Dear Sir, we are sad to hear of your decision to not run for re-election. Please accept our gratitude for all that you have done for your country. As always, I support you in all endeavors, or I don't know. Thank you for the opportunities you have given both myself and this nation. All the best, W. Alright. To L. Johnson from White House Press Secretary. Subject, October Surprise. Mr. President, I wanted to pass on my insurers that you are all set to address the nation regarding your decision over North Vietnam. As always, we are here to help. Signed, G. Christian. to L. Johnson from Richard Nixon. Subject, transition. Lyndon, thank you for the kudos. I will have my people set something up soon. And by the way, his name is Checkers. Dick. Dick as in his nickname. Not Dick as in like, oh, you asshole and all that bullshit. Okay, that's it. For Lyndon Johnson. I might just be able to do one. Ah, damn it. I'm gonna do one more. Let's see, what users do we have left? Ah, shit, we got Ryan Jackson. I don't really like this guy. No, sorry, Richard Helms. So, R. Helms. As username. Password is Lerosi. Lerossey. Okay, Dreamland Administration, we don't need to read that. That's been read before. Next one, Ryan Jackson. So obviously, his username is R. Jackson, I believe. Oh my god. Password, St. Bridget. Oh my god. Holy crap. Alright. From Richard to Ryan Jackson from Richard Kane. Subject, re. Op status, Mason. Ryan, your concerns are sound, but your request to reassess Agent Mason's field status is denied. The call has been made, and it's over. Mason offers the agency the best opportunity to track down and eliminate Dragovich. You've complied with the reports. You know this better than anyone. Leave it alone, Kane. So this guy is acting like a douchebag is basically what's going on. He still doesn't trust Mason. To Ryan Jackson from Richard Kane. Subject, Victor Reznov. Ryan, do me a favor and get me all that you have on a Soviet Army sergeant named Victor Reznov. Well, he's not a sergeant anymore. Start with the Battle of Berlin files, particularly the Battle of the Reichstag, which is still Germany's Capitol building, basically. Agent Mason, as you know, has a penchant, or I don't know, for this guy. Based on your reports from the 1st of November in '63, he's the reason Mason managed to escape Bermuda, but I don't buy it. Two men could not have escaped a Soviet goulash without some kind of internal support. I want to know everything about Reznov. Mason may be comprised, and if he is, this Reznov would have something to do with it. I need it by tomorrow, a.m. King. Okay, now I'm a little bit curious, because, to be honest, I never really read the emails. All I did was, like, write down their dates and put them on my timeline. This next one. To Ryan Jackson from Richard Kane. Subject, MKU. Ryan, Do me a favor and see what you can dig up on MK Ultra and all of its associated subprojects. Anything relating to MK Search, you are to forward to Jason Hudson ASAP for use in getting to the bottom of Agent Mason's issues. Everything else comes to me and me alone. This is one's hot. Prioritize in it accordingly, Kane. Holy crap. To Ryan Jackson from Gregory Weaver. Subject, Christina Raskova. Dear Mr. Jackson, I was referred to you by my associate, Jason Hudson. He says you're the best analyst in Langley and can find anything and everything once you're put on the trail. I could use your help. It's a little outside of SOP, but my hope is that you'll sympathize with my plight. I came into some information recently that my younger sister, Olga, who I thought was killed during the Great Purge, did indeed survive Stalin's horrors and was adopted into Prozorva family, and later married a man by the name of Raskova in 1954. Further from what I understand, Olga died in childbirth, but her daughter, Christina, survived and, as far as I know, still lives in Moscow to this day. My information ends there. I would appreciate any help you can provide in locating my niece. This Christina girl is the only blood I have left in this world, and I would be in your debt if you could somehow find a lead, however small, for me to find her. Thank you for your time, and I would appreciate any help you can offer. Sincerely, Greg Weaver. I hope I'm on. Yeah, this is for. To Ryan Jackson from Richard Kane. Subject, Gregory Weaver. Ryan, received your note regarding Agent Weaver's supposed niece, Christina. You're not to pursue his request any further. Feed him whatever he needs to get off your back. You know the drill. Kane. So basically, I'm guessing what they're saying is basically lie to Weaver and not tell him a damn thing. Alright. To Ryan Jackson from Richard Kane. Subject, congratulations. Ryan, everything has been approved. You work for me now. Special assistant to the ADDO/SAD. Pick up your desk. It's time for you to move upstairs with the big boys. Good job, Brian. Go home, kiss your wife, and have a nice weekend with the family. Starting tomorrow, you belong to me. You're my bitch now. To Ryan Jackson from Richard Kane. Subject C. Brian, I want you to start a file under the heading Op C. Oh, I know what this is. No eyes other than you and me. Start with a compilation of everything we have on Nova 6 and the players involved. We'll discuss details face to face. I'll be in touch. Kane. Op C is Operations Shareable DS or something, and that's where it's supposed to be an op where they're planning to execute Mason. To Ryan Jackson from Richard Kane. Subject, Op C. Ryan, I've sent over a logistical breakdown on the proposed Operation Sherry-Badis or something. This matter is classified top secret and you are not to discuss this op with anyone other than me. Hudson, Mason, and Weaver have many friends in the agency, and this op will be less than popular to say at the least. But you've been following these three very closely, and I know you understand the potential danger they pose to national security better than anyone. Get to London, talk to Barclay Henry. He'll see to it you get their best operatives. You're my point man on this. Don't let me down, Kane.